Morning folks, this is Daryl over at DJ's Workshop. Got another project going on here today. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a cellular signal boost to our camper. This way if we're out somewhere and the signal's not that great, we still want to be able to access the internet and use our phones. So this is the kit that we're going to be using today, and I'll show you a close-up of this, and I'll put a link to the product in the description below. But we're going to get this thing installed, and I'm going to show you how we do it. Okay, so hang on. Okay, so the kit we're going to be installing today is going to be a WeBoost. It's going to be the Drive 4G-XOTR. This is actually the one set up for the tractor-trailer trucks as opposed to the one for the RVs. We went with this because we heard that you get a little better reception with this one here. You can see the antenna we're going to be using, and I'll show you how we're going to mount that up and wire this up. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is set up a mount for the antenna, and the kit comes with this mount here. And the way it's supposed to work is this would attach to one of the rungs on the ladder, and then your antenna would come and mount here like that. That's more of a permanent mount, and I didn't really want to do that because I want to be able to adjust it. When I get to where I'm going, I want to be able to pull it up for better reception, but when I'm traveling, I want to be able to slide it down so it's out of the way. So I went to Home Depot, and I had to get a couple of adapters and stuff. I had to get a little creative here. So what I did was I got this bracket, okay, and then I got these pieces here. These are made for electrical, and I guess you would hold like the conduit here, and then this is where the ground strap would go. You would just slide the ground in there and tighten it down. So what I had to do is I had to drill out the bottom because it would basically stop. It didn't go all the way through. So what I wanted to do was be able to slide the antenna in and then use this as a set screw to hold it in place, and then just loosen them to slide the antenna up and down. So that's the setup I got. I put two of them just to make it a little more sturdy, and I shot it with a little bit of aluminum paint just so everything looks nice and tidy. So I'm going to show you how that mounts on there, and take it from there. Okay, so I have it mounted. Okay, and the nice thing about this setup is when we're traveling, all I have to do is loosen up these two screws and lower the antenna down into the lower position, and that way it's out of the way. Okay, now you can see it in the lowered position, so it's just above the ladder, which is fine. Okay, and then I have it. So once I loosen these clamps, I'm able to slide the antenna down and then reclamp it on these other sleeves, because you have these nice heavy-duty sleeves on here. Alright, so now all I gotta do is just wire it into the inside of the vehicle. Okay, so I mounted the receiver in the cabinet up above the TV in the back of the camper, and I just ran the wires through the ceiling, and so I just have this sitting here for now. I gotta figure out how I'm going to wire it, secure it and all that. I think I'm going to go with a regular 120 volt wire, but because I bought the RV one, or the truck one rather, it only comes with a 12 volt DC. So I have an adapter here that I can plug in, and you'll see once you flip the switch, now we have power there. So the system's working. Like I say, it's just a matter of how I want to power it up, whether I want to run it off the DC or if I want to get the AC adapter. And then, you know, I'm not going to be using it all the time, so when I'm not, basically just shut that off, unplug this, and then it's tucked away in the cabinets. Okay, so that's about it for the install, and hopefully that'll help us with the reception. I don't know that I can test it here because we probably have a good signal, but I'll give it a shot, see what happens. Okay. Okay, so this is without the booster, and you can see we're doing almost 35 download and 16 upload. So let me try flicking the booster on and see what happens. Okay, and with the booster on, we went to 30 download, but the upload went from 16 to 24. So even though I have a good signal here and I don't really need this, you can see it is increasing the upload signal. So yeah, I guess it works. We'll see once we get out in the boondocks here and low signal, and see what happens. Alright guys, I hope that helps if you're thinking about installing one of these. I'll probably do a video later once we get out someplace where I actually need the signal, and do an update. So if you have any questions, you can leave them below, and I'll leave a link to this kit. If you have any other questions, let me know. Otherwise, give a thumbs up, give a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you later.